Here we go into November, and it is all about this amplifying energy. Everything is getting bigger, deeper, louder, wider, more possibilities seem to be opening up. So what we want to look at here is, what are you giving attention to? Because it's amplifying. All of the energy, even the energy of you, is amplifying. That heart space, that unique vibration. Because of all this amplification, what you're resonating in is what you're going to receive a lot faster. So let's talk about all of this and dive in a little bit deeper so you can get the most out of the energy currents.
I'm Vita, your host from Mastering Alchemy. I'll be sharing the latest energy insights and opportunities so you can do more than navigate the current waves of energy and get the most out of these exponential shifts in consciousness.
Our first theme here today is pretty simple and straightforward. Just with the energy that's being amplified, whatever you're giving attention to, it's going to just expand. So that's where, hey, today's a good day. And if you set your intention, you know what? It's going to be a good day today. It's going to start feeling and delivering a good day to you. If you're more like, oh, this is uncomfortable and I don't like this and everything is falling apart, so it is. And that's where you're really going to expand. So whatever you're stepping into, know you're stepping into it a little bit deeper. It's opening up even more. So this is where observing your thoughts is really important, and trying to catch the thoughts early before you go too far down the line in the progress of, oh no, I'm not okay. Oh, this has gotten really terrible. And now I'm really angry and frustrated. And so it's really important to kind of step back in that space as you're observing and go, is it even worth putting my attention here? And why is my attention? Is it even helpful for me to be paying attention to this? So really getting kind of more with a fine-tooth comb, paying attention to your thoughts and paying attention to what you're paying attention to. That's going to be a nice key piece here as we move through November in helping you navigate your space and kind of clean out this old area of clutter, of noise, of excess agitation that is going to kind of play out or come up to the surface to be released this month. The next theme in deepening and opening, and that's happening, is in something called the octave. The octave is kind of this ability to take energy that's on a lower vibration and move it into a higher state, right? You're moving just like in music, you're going from one to moving it up into the higher key. So it's a way to bring kind of, let's say, a low level of, yeah, I feel good today, into a, oh yeah, I feel really good today. Like, I feel really good. I'm comfortable. I'm capable. It's kind of becoming a really strong platform of well-being. And that's what we do in Mastering Alchemy. We're all about setting up these kind of energy, and we use words to kind of help get you grounded into a platform that helps you be able to carry these words or carry this energy with you throughout your day. So this octave, this ability to be in this kind of space of well-being, is deepening in and of itself. And so that's why it's a phenomenal time to revisit those 7 living words that we like to use. And just as a reminder, they're happy, capable, certain, senior, commanding, present, and gracious. Step into the energy and work with those this month and really expand and deepen into that level of well-being. And of course, what we love about the octave is once you play with those words, they kind of stay a little bit more stuck on you. It's like the best honey. It stays with you. So as you continue to play, these words are going to deepen and open even more. And that opens up your sense of joy, which is a very deep, deep word. And goes into a lot of layers of ease and comfortable, and plays into so many different spaces. So play with those words this month and see what you can do to kind of deepen into this layer and this state of well-being. Now with this next one, and talking about what you're resonating in and how you're going to be receiving that faster, this really is all about the law of attraction. Although most of us, when we want to talk about the law of attraction, it's about getting what we want. But it's also really about what you're resonating in is what you're going to get. The law of attraction is the best mirror for what your energetic field and is happening inside of it. Because what you want is well-being, and what keeps showing up is anything but. That is showing you, of course, all the spaces where you're still carrying, hey, somebody got mad at me, or I don't feel good, or all of this kind of kept up energy that we've been piled into our spaces over the years is still in our space. So pay attention into what is showing up in your space. And are there shadows or connections to things that you've thought you cleared that are coming forward to also be cleared on a bigger, deeper layer? But let's dive in a little bit more in talking about how, let's say I do want well-being really strongly. And how come I'm not getting it? And why is it not showing up? So there's a really interesting space. If you want to believe, right, that well-being is how life works. This is how it is. I don't have to earn it. I don't have to work hard for it. But a lot of us have kind of, in our space, well-being would be nice. That'd be a really nice thing, but I need to do the right things in order for it to happen. I need to make the right decisions. I need to set myself up. I need to plan ahead. So we have a lot of things that sit in front of what we want to believe. Like, I really want to believe everything is just smooth and everything comes to me. And doesn't that sound nice? Like, you really want to believe these things, but there are a lot of levels of self-doubt or uncertainty that are kind of in between this space of you actually getting what it is that you want. So it's a really interesting navigation point to look at as you're moving through this process of, I would like to believe this, but then can I know this is actually happening? In Mastering Alchemy, we talk a lot about the apple appearing and being able to create the apple. But what if in this transitionary space between, yes, this is a great idea, I would love to believe that, wouldn't it be cool if the world worked this way, to actually knowing that it does work that way, this transitionary space that sits in between the two is kind of awkward in the way of like, all right, I don't know what's going to happen, but I am still certain that the outcome will be the best for me. So it's kind of navigating these spaces. And then when you're in that process of, hey, I really want to go on this trip, and this trip that I'm going to take is going to be so great, and here's all my plans for it. Well, then you go and you get on the trip, and maybe some of your plans start falling apart, knowing that, hey, you know what, I am uncertain. This is not what I planned. This isn't going the way that I wanted it to, but things are going to work out the best for me. If you can hold that baseline that says, this is still what I want, and well-being and happiness and the smile on my face, you can turn these, let's say, detours into something more magnificent. So it's a very interesting component, because as you kind of realize, all right, the apple doesn't need to appear the way I thought it was going to appear or exactly how I planned for it to appear, but this is happening. This well-being is happening. So as you're navigating in this in-between space, there's a lot of kind of accidental turns. I didn't turn left. Oh, how come this didn't work out? There's a lot of disruptions that happen to get to this solid sense of knowing and commanding. And I am certain, even when it's uncertain, everything is going to work out for me in the perfect way possible. So these detours and side dishes actually are a really important part of navigating into this space over here. So as you come across these detours, can you allow them to be interesting versus frustrating? So you're really wanting to step back when you find yourself falling into frustration and like, this isn't working, or, I don't feel good today. All of those disappointments are really where we're trying to take a step back from, take a breath and go, yes, this was disappointing. That didn't happen the way that I wanted, but that's okay. There's more for me. And so you're kind of opening up these detours. Now, what gets interesting here is this excitement piece. So if you can get excited about the detours and the surprises, if you can go that far, sometimes that's not easy, but if you can create a space or ability for you to be able to grow your excitement around these detours, around these shifts, around, hey, maybe the side dish, was really what you wanted, and that was actually the most tasty thing versus the main dish that you ordered. So if you can use your excitement, you can start to navigate and smooth out these detours and the things that didn't quite work the way that you wanted to. So it's really great to focus this month about what creates your smile. What is it that makes you smile? And dig into that energy. Find your excitement. Find a go-to thing, whether it's playing your favorite music, eating some chocolate, putting on your favorite meditation, or wearing a word, remembering your favorite memory. Use those as kind of your go-tos when you do find yourself in this disruptive space of like, oh, that is not what I wanted, and things aren't going my way. That's where you want to take the step back. Use those tools. And of course, there's a ton inside Mastering Alchemy to help you take a pause and a step back to go, okay, here I am. Let's take another step forward. Use this excitement, and that excitement is going to accelerate you into whole new doors opening. So this last one I'm particularly excited about, and that's all about you amplifying. And by you amplifying, I mean this is the heart vibration, the heart string, the tone, the sound, the amazing unique spark that's you. That is amplifying. And that has all sorts of possibilities and exciting things attached to it. So not only will it open up a greater sense of self, have more kind of remembrances or understandings, opening more gifts and talents. So there's a lot that's opening as this light of yours, or the light that you are, is being amplified in and of itself. So more access into your sacred heart, into your center, just it's more access to everything. And it also has a really unique ability to help pressurize your field. Now, just to explain this, in Mastering Alchemy in level 1, you're really setting up this stable field of light that allows you to be able to navigate the world so much easier. Because as you have this, let's say, pressurized, stable field that says, I'm okay, I'm right here, and you hold this state of well-being in your space, that allows you to rise up as things get difficult. So yes, let's say, you get dunked down into the water, that bubble that's you is a pressurized field that just simply allows things to rise up. So as these difficult things maybe present themselves in your space, or they're not even difficult anymore at that point, because you're just so very clear and very stable, very centered and extremely grounded, that resonance now becomes that pressure it feels where it's expanding outward. And so the pressures that are on the outside, in say discomfort and where things are getting pushed on you, that no longer happens because you're radiating outwards. So that's an exciting opportunity that's happening this month as we kind of spend time in your own smile. What is it that makes you happy? So being able to build your field, stabilize it, play with the words that we've kind of talked about earlier is really going to help this radiance. And that's really going to help, again, bring more of what you want to you, getting very, very clear, and then your ability to release what doesn't belong to you, what's other people's stuff, where things are being thrown at you. That is also going to just become so much easier. I'm looking forward to that piece a lot more, like, I'm comfortable, I'm relaxed. So staying focused on, smooth and ease and comfortable, and that smile of yours, that's really going to continue to help build your field and stay in this kind of beautiful, wonderful space that you can navigate life so easily from. It's very exciting. As you can see, there's a whole lot of amplification this month. Therefore, there's a whole lot more as well inside our energy alignment kit class. I hope you can join us. We'll be diving in deeper into what it is you're giving attention to and really helping to unravel that space with some great energy exercises and some tips and helpful tools to help you manage getting from that I would like to believe into the yeah, it's happening, and holding that underground baseline that says, yeah, everything works out for me. I've got this. So that's going to be a big piece we'll be playing with, especially in the live class. I really hope you come join me. It'll be fun to have you there. It is co-creative, and we get to open up into lots of new understandings and spaces together. So there's a link below to join. And the bonus is you also get level 1 that is included inside this kit as well. So you can start your journey to really start building that stabilized energetic field that we've talked about, and allowing it to be that pressurized piece that no matter what kind of comes your way, you're able to rise to the top. It's a phenomenal course, and this is a big piece that we really also wanted to make sure that it was available to everyone. So we look forward to seeing you there, hopefully. And if you're new and just curious, there is a free newsletter. You can sign up on our website. to get more insights each week. And there's a whole lot more inside of Mastering Alchemy and a whole lot more to you. Thanks again for joining me. I'll see you again next time.